The late drizzle throughout the day. No storms in the forecast. No storms in the forecast. And with the hope the drizzle stays away, we're set for a fantastic day. It's the far as weather is concerned for these competitors. Okay, Tom, going to break in here in just a minute to talk with Stan Lowe, of the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. Stan, is it your first time? Goodyear's been here a while, but first time for you.
Yes, this is the first time I've been here. I'm especially excited about the activity. And of course, the silver goes with the granddaddy of all the races. I just want to wish every driver a very satisfied and safe day.
In just under 27 minutes, nearly 25,000 horsepower will roar into life on the main stretch. Now, more of the starting field. Continuing outside the third row, the 9th starting spot. Rick Mears driving for Roger Penske. His car is a Penske chassis with a second-generation Chevrolet. Last year, he won the Indianapolis 500 for the 4th time. 2 weeks ago, Rick was in this horrifying crash, sliding down the backstretch upside down. But miraculously, he walked away. Rick suffered a small fracture to his right wrist that makes it difficult to get out of the car, but doesn't affect his driving. 42-year-old Danny Sullivan is Al Unser Jr.'s new teammate. He'll drive a Galmer powered by a Chevy. In 1985, Danny was chasing Mario Andretti for the lead when he spun, but then came back to win. After a race, he can't wait to get home to Aspen, Colorado and his son Driscoll. Scott Brayton held the one-lap record here in 1985. He'll drive a Buick-powered car like the one that gave him that record. Scott enjoys hosting groups visiting his garage, drawing them into the sport he loves. On May 5th, he hit the wall hard, but the crew repaired the car in time to qualify. Outside row 2 is Michael Andretti. Michael led the most laps in last year's race, 97. He is here with a new Ford engine designed for his Lola. He's written a kid's racing book that he shares with his children, Marco and Marissa. The center of the second row is Gary Bettenhausen, still searching for an Indy win with his Buick Lola. His father raced and died here. His brothers are both racers, but Gary's twin sons, Kerry and Todd, are both design engineers. The inside of row 2 is the 1990 winner, Dutchman Arie Luyendyk. This is his first race this year. He'll drive a Ford Lola for Chip Ganassi. Last month, Arie was named one of People magazine's 50 most beautiful people. In the first row are 2 men starting at the front for the first time and a former winner. Mario Andretti is outside in a Lola Ford. He won this race in 1969 to be kissed by Andy Granatelli. Mario loves motorcycles. He even tested a Formula One bike. Controversy clouded this lap 1 incident at Long Beach, where he tangled with Eddie Cheever, eliminating both. Cheever will start beside Mario in the center of the front row, driving a similar Lola Ford. Eddie is also a writer, unpublished as yet. He considers his writing much too personal to allow others to read. The pole position is Roberto Guerrero, with a new 1- and 4-lap track record. Better luck than he's seen here before. He drives a Lola powered by a Buick. In 1987, Roberto was leading in the final laps of this race when he stalled his car trying to pull out of the pits. Al Unser roared past to take his 4th Indy 500 win. Roberto would finish in 2nd place. 4 months later, in a test session, he was seriously injured here. His career was in doubt as he laid in a coma for 17 days. But Roberto recovered, only to crash again here last year. This month, with racing luck and the strong support of his wife, Katie, he snatched the pole to lead the field to the green flag for the first time in his life.
Unquestionably, Roberto Guerrero has proved the ability for record-breaking speed. Roberto, the question now, as you get ready for the race, how concerned about reliability in the Buick power plant are you?
I think, Gary, that everybody, every 33 cars out there, we're all worried about reliability. I think the Buick has gotten to a point now where reliability-wise, we have as good a shot as anybody else.
He came close 5 years ago. He's been second twice today. It's his best opportunity to win. We wish you well.
Thank you very much, Gary.
Paul?
Roberto Guerrero carries number 36. That number is not won since Louis Meyer carried it in 1933. The entire Andretti family, Mario, his two sons, Michael and Jeff, and nephew John, now make their appearance at the head of Gasoline Alley and walk out into the pit area for the first time as the crowd welcomes them to Indy once again. And the defending champion, Rick Mears, Roger Penske driving him out. Remember, Rick has terribly tender feet after that accident earlier in the month. The pace car this year is a Cadillac Alante. The driver, three-time 500 winner, and our colleague Bobby Unser. Bobby will pace the race and then join us in the booth. Bobby knows well the apprehensions felt by all at the start.
Well, Paul, the tension before the start here is caused by a long history of things going wrong. Today, the first trouble spot on the field is right in the front row with a feud between Mario Andretti and Eddie Cheever. Further back is a group of rookies, and remember, fully 1/3 of the field doesn't even race regularly in Indy cars. Now, I started this race 19 times without ever getting used to the butterflies. Even when the starts were clean, it was still tough dealing with the unexpected. But believe me, there is nothing more exciting than the start right here at Indianapolis.
And Bobby Unser will be leading them down. Cadillac first paced the race in 1927. A.J. Foyt, supposed to retire last year, but he is back ready at Indy.